Joey Reed's a big food shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joey Reed's a big food shop. Pickle time is happening.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? Are you somewhere in the carport? Or maybe over there? Are you somewhere in the house? Maybe in the chair? 'Cause you're all the person over there, and I am over here. Hello is what I say to contact you.
Incarnacia.
Oh, man, I love that song. Happy.
Incarnacia.
He's breaking up the tortilla chips.
Incarnacia.
I'm gonna watch it with my children because they like the Napoleon Dynamite, and I think they will also like that.
They will love Nacho Libre.
It's so good. I don't know why it didn't get more critical acclaim.
I know. I started playing it at 3 a.m. last week, and it woke Heidi up. And then she watched the end of the movie and was like, "This is so stupid.
Wait,
I don't get it."
Turned on a movie like she's asleep, and you're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
see, here's the
get
thing.
some headphones.
No, see, I could turn the TV on because Heidi's deaf. Like, so the TV, I can listen to the TV at 10 volume. She doesn't even begin to hear the TV till it's at like 18 or 20.
Wow.
So I can always listen to it lower.
Do one of you snore or both of you?
I snore.
Yeah.
Not horribly, but I snore.
I'm told I snore. I don't believe it because I never hear it. So it doesn't exist.
Like Heidi says it doesn't like bother her. Like she doesn't sit there like, oh my gosh, I can't sleep. It's fine with her, but she says I do snore. So anywho, since the last time we had spoken, Heidi and I went to Toledo, or as they like to say down there,
not in Spain.
Holy Toledo.
Toledo, Ohio, not Spain.
Correct. Toledo, Ohio. I have been to Toledo on multiple occasions. As I was growing up in my adolescence, in my teens, in my 20s, in my 30s, I have been to Toledo. I'm a big proponent of Tony Pacos.
What about
the Tony Pacos?
University of Toledo Rockets?
Not so much that.
All right, fine.
Yeah. So let me take you through. There's a story that happened prior that I'm gonna have to get Heidi to tell.
Oh, you're gonna
so there was this whole
for this?
Not today. She's doing a work class online.
Okay.
But so we leave Ortonville, Michigan, and we start the hour and 40-minute journey towards Toledo, Ohio. And we wanted to get down there, and the first thing we wanted to do is we wanted to eat because we didn't know if we could check into our hotel early. So we wanted to eat, and I looked up good, like, foodie food, right? I don't want to go to, like, a chain place. I want to eat somewhere local that's popular and they're good food. So a place that popped up.
Tony Pack. What about Rudy's hot dogs? That's local.
Didn't know about it.
Oh, it's not local. I think they're from Columbus. They call them Rudy's Deaf Dog in my family.
Okay. So we went to a place called the Dirty Bird. The Dirty Bird Lounge. Got down there. As we pull into the city, it's empty. And when I say the city of Toledo is empty, I want everyone to close their eyes and think back to COVID
Yeah.
when the entire country was in lockdown.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, you had to go downtown to get something, to mail a letter. There was nobody on the streets. There was nobody driving. It was a virtual ghost town.
Nobody.
Nobody. So Heidi and I
Like,
pull up at the
literally
dirty.
nobody, or just like, what the crap? This is weird. There's a couple people.
Okay. You
Couple.
got me
A
there.
couple.
Right? So on a
It
corner.
was weird.
Yeah, so on a corner there was a road construction crew
Mm-hmm.
putting brick pavers in like the crosswalks.
Okay.
Other than that, there was nobody walking on the street. Nobody.
Okay.
There were some cars going down main roads, side streets, nothing. Like no cars. So we pull into the parking lot of the Dirty Bird, and the parking lot is packed. There are lots of cars in the lot. We go into this gastro pub, and there's lots of people in there. Lots of people in there enjoying lunch. Heidi and I, we got some meatloaf sliders. She got, I forget what she got.
There was
what she got.
a lot of people, but not like half of Toledo to explain your dilemma.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So it
And
was
where is Dirty Bird in Toledo?
It's right next to the stadium.
Okay, so
the Toledo
downtown.
Mudhens.
And what day is it?
Downtown. This is a Tuesday. So it
What
was
time?
last Tuesday at noon.
Okay.
So a Tuesday at noon in Toledo. We park, we go in, lots of people in there, really good food, great menu. I got a Yingling lager, traditional lager on draft. Never had that before. That was phenomenal. Food was good, not great, but food was good. I would eat there again. Like if I went to a Mud Hens game, I would eat there again. So we finish eating, and we're like, I had checked the hotel and it said we could check in early, that our room was ready. Originally, we couldn't check in till 3. So it's about 1 o'clock, maybe 12:30. We go and we're staying at the Renaissance Hotel in downtown Toledo. Beautiful hotel. Beautiful. It's right on the river. Let me also say that the day was cloudy, windy, it was chilly, and every now and then there would be like a little bit of a sprinkle.
Okay.
It's not like a real nice day, kind of cold and dreary, windy. So we drive to the hotel just down the street. It was like a 3-minute drive. So we get to the hotel, we're going to check in early. We pull up and the valet comes out. He's like, "You want valet?"
Whoa.
Yeah. So he's like, "You want valet?" And I'm like, I don't need valet. I said, I'll park it. Not a big deal. Where can we park? He points to this parking garage like half a mile down the road. And so I'm like, okay. He's like, "It's $8 a day there." And I go, "What's it here?" And he goes, $32 a day. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go park at the parking garage. So we go down, we park in the parking garage, and then we were told that underneath from the parking garage to the hotel is a tunnel.
Of course there is. It's where the Morlocks live, Joe. If you've ever been to Toledo or seen the H.G. Wells film he directed
Or
called
Lost
The Time
Boys.
Machine. Or Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Same
So
thing.
we park in this parking structure that's like 8 stories high, and there's only cars on the first level. Again, nobody in the city. There's only cars like on the first level. So we go down, and like the way that I could paint the picture is we went down one level that opens out like kind of into where the tunnel was. But prior to getting into the tunnel, it would be like any 80s or 90s mall in America, where, when you go to the center of the mall, there's some sort of statue, fountain,
Yes.
art piece with kind of benches around it. It's kind of concretey.
Yeah.
So we go down
Concretey.
we go down a level and step out, and it's that. It looks like the centerpiece of like an 80s mall.
You put your
Nobody
arm around Heidi,
Nobody
and you were
around.
like, Heidi, we should move here.
Yeah. But like skateboarders' paradise.
Yeah. It
Like
looked
the
like
benches are all concrete. This art structure thing, concrete, like so much stuff to skate on. So much stuff to skate on. Nothing. Not a soul. Not a teenager smoking, ripping a vape. Not a homeless guy. Sleeping in a corner. Nothing. Nobody around. COVID. Ghost town.
Is it because Joe, do you have a reason? Because I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to impose, but I've spent some time in the greater Toledo metropolitan area.
So let's pause there. So you've done what every single person I've told this story to has done, where I'm not even halfway through the story.
And they're like, I know where
and they want to know the reason why Toledo is empty.
No, I know why. Because it sucks. Everybody moved out.
Yeah. I guess because of crime. I guess there's been a crime issue that's been pretty bad. Yeah. And so similar to Detroit with the riots in 1968, they had what they called white flight, where all the white people that owned businesses in Detroit moved out to the suburbs.
I think most American cities had like some version of it. Yeah. But Toledo, like Detroit has had a moderate rebound. I know you don't believe it, but like now you do. You've been to Toledo? Yeah.
You know what? You ain't wrong. Here's the other thing with Detroit. Detroit has had a rebound. I just don't like it. So that's that.
Man,
I'm just not a fan.
That's cool. I don't like we can talk about this on another show, but like gentrification. It is like it's hard to stomach sometimes. I think like the idea of somebody owning property and then that their property value goes up because like there's coffee houses and stuff and their neighborhood becomes cool. It's a great idea. But I think like what happens usually is like a bunch of rich people come in and develop it and then kind of push out the people that can afford to rent there. And then the people that own it are just like, this is gross. I'm going to take my money and go. And then,
So Detroit is both of that. There's the places that our guitar player Michael Lloyd live, where it's like these cool niche neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Not even niche neighborhoods, just cool neighborhoods where he's moved in, other people have moved in, everybody's mixed with the families who have lived there for decades. And everybody's fine. There are definitely those areas that the real estate is bought up, it's knocked down. These condos that cost $8,000 a month for nothing, and you're like, what? Now a cool thing, side note, like Grand Rapids, Michigan, great city. You guys are going to be playing there soon.
Yeah.
They have a thing. If you're from Michigan and you're hearing me, I think I'm summarizing this correctly. Go on the website and go on the Diabolical Discussion and correct anything that I got wrong here. But about a decade ago or 15 years ago, time flies. So maybe it was even 20 years ago. Grand Rapids came out and said that the city of Grand Rapids is not giving any permits for new builds.
Yeah. So they have to build in old buildings.
Yeah. So if it's an old warehouse, you could take a warehouse or an old railway station and turn that into condos.
That's pretty cool.
So there's really cool places where restaurants and housing are being built, and then
Yeah.
you drive by them and you're like, oh, that looks so rad, and all that stuff. I think that's a freaking great idea. That's not what happens in Detroit. They tear down, they put new stuff up.
It's a good idea. I've been
In areas,
We-
in areas.
I don't want to cut you off on your Toledo trip. We can talk about this another episode, but for real, I've been gentrified out of 2 cities I lived in, and I fucking hate it. Like,
Yeah.
I see it. Like, I can remember in Denver just being like, man, I wish everybody got how cool this place is, and now I hate it. Like, everybody got it. Everybody. And not because they were just like, oh, Denver's cool. There's like, oh, you can smoke weed there? I hate it. Hate it so much. Okay, continue,
my city that I always talk of, Royal Oak.
Yeah.
Royal Oak is becoming that.
You can't afford to buy property there, can you?
No, it's super expensive.
As an employee as a public servant, you can't.
Well, like my mom and my sister live there, and my cousins live there, but the homes are, built in the 50s, and when they sell now, they're being sold to construction companies
who just
house companies.
Scrape it, put up condos.
So it doesn't matter how cool, how much character the house has. It's knocked down, and so it's bought for 280 to 350,000.
Yeah.
It's knocked down, and like a $1.5 million house is put on the lot, where it's literally from property line to property line, no backyard. The entire thing is house.
All of Denver is like that, and it is fucking disgusting. There's no way to say it without the F word. It's super fucking disgusting. Like, every time I go back there, I just, I want to weep. Not just that. We talked about it last time we played a show. Like, they have made so many people homeless. Like, there are so many homeless people in Denver, and it's just fucking, for me as a Christian, I'm disgusted, just so fucking disgusted at just the blatant, just greed, just awful. Anyway, we'll talk about that in another podcast.
We'll talk about it on the paid part.
To Toledo.
We'll talk about it on the paid part.
Sure.
So we ate. It was great. We go to check in. So now we're about to enter into this tunnel. So we're in the kind of this lobby area heading into it that I told you was the mall. Nobody there. Just nobody. It's so weird. This door, you got to use your key card for the hotel to open up this tunnel. So it opens up, and it's literally 100-yard long tunnel that nobody's there. There was a family walking out. So mom, dad, 2 kids walking out. We're walking in. That's it. This tunnel could have held 10,000 people. I mean, it was this huge tunnel. We were the only ones in. So we get to the end of it, and it opens on the other side. We're now in this, again, during the 90s, during the aughts, I'm guessing was a bustling, booming mall. Mm-hmm. Kind of like this underground mall. So the hotel is next to this big building that says Fifth Third Bank. So this big Fifth Third Bank office building, you can see people working in it, all that stuff. It's a building. It's an office building.
Go ahead and laugh, everybody who's never been to Toledo. There is a bank called Fifth Third Bank. They own the field that the Mud Hens play at. It's called Fifth Third Field. If you live there growing up, it's not funny. You're just like, oh, that's like naming something Third Bank or First Bank. It's just normal. SunTrust, whatever your dumb bank is called where you live, that's what it's called in Toledo. So stop it.
Fifth Third.
And
so I'm guessing in its heyday, these people in the office building would come down on their lunch, and there were restaurants or there were shops or barber shops, the kind of anything that these office people needed was kind of a one-stop shop in this little underground mall.
Yeah.
This mall was empty. Absolutely empty. I will post on Instagram my video. Right now, I will try and play the video for you. Maybe you can see it over the thing. But this is the mall. This is how empty Toledo is.
Jeez, dude.
So
Were there
just
people in the
tables.
stores, or were the
That's
stores
like a
closed?
cafe. No, there's nothing in the stores. They're all abandoned.
Yeah.
Like that's a bakery.
Oh my
There's
jeez.
Heidi. And like those are all the stores and there's nobody in there.
And can they shoot
So
Stranger Things in it or something?
yeah, look at just a cafe. Like it's literally
Was anything open at all? There were no
No.
stores open? Really?
no, nothing. So we went and ate at the Dirty Bird. We parked our car. So now we're walking through this mall. There's not a soul in there and there's not any shops open. Like whatever was in there is long gone. So just like remnants of things that would have been in this now vacant little mall space is there. So this little mall leads to our hotel. Hotel, beautiful, amazing. You key card into it. As soon as you're in the hotel, it's legit. You start to see people. We go up, we check in, we go up to our room. Our room is gorgeous. It overlooks the river that comes down from Lake Erie. And when you look out, like Toledo is just like Detroit. It's where, and when I say that, this is what I mean. Most cities have realized riverbanks are moneymakers.
Yeah.
So you put all sorts of restaurants or parks or attractions on riverbanks,
Yeah.
you know? I understand you got to have some for commerce. You have to have some part of the river for freighters that are coming in, dropping things off. I understand that. But when every single thing that's on the river is just industry and warehouse and smokestacks, so we're looking out the window to this common area, this like concrete park between the Fifth Third Bank and our hotel. And we're on the 5th floor and we're looking down at this. Nobody. Again, nobody. And there's this giant concrete area that it looks like if it were summer, there would be like a fountain, like an area full of water.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if kids can play in it or if it's just a fountain to look at and throw pennies. I don't know. But empty. No water. All the concrete around there. There's, all the stuff and just nobody down there. Like nobody from the Fifth Third Bank is like out there eating their lunch. Nothing. Then the part of the riverbank between the park and the actual river, all under construction, nothing but dirt, mud, bulldozers, all of that stuff. And then again, you're looking down the river to nothing but smokestacks and warehouses. Nothing that's like, oh, that's pretty. Oh, I wonder what restaurant that is where you could overlook the river.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. So Heidi and I have already eaten. We've checked into our hotel early and we've looked up some stuff to do in Toledo.
All right.
Everything is closed.
The river you're talking about, I think is the Maumee.
Yes. So look where the Renaissance Hotel is.
Yeah.
So there's that Renaissance, and then there's if you're looking at Google Earth,
Uh-huh.
the Renaissance, and then to the north of it is the Fifth Third Bank, and in between that is like this concrete commons area. Nobody.
Yeah,
Nobody in it. Nobody on the riverbank. Nobody working down there. we're on the 5th floor looking down over the city. We don't see a soul except for a couple of cars driving over the bridge that's right there as well
Yeah.
that you can see.
So my mom grew up on the other river, which is the Ottawa River. She said, like, when she was a kid, they could go ice skating on it. They could ice skate to school. She grew up in this part of Toledo called Point Place, which I think may be getting a little gentrified. It goes out on this peninsula and then it gets cut in half. Part of it is in Michigan. And if you look at it, the nice part's in Michigan. But I just think, like, it's Ohio, man. Like, there's something, like, you could be like, there's something demonic. Well, probably. But I also think, like, yeah, shit, man. My mom she could walk to Michigan. It was like a mile away where she grew up.
Okay.
123rd Street on Point Place. And if you get on the Google map, you just go towards Lake Erie, and they were about 5 houses in.
Okay.
On the south side of 123rd Street. It sounds fancy. It wasn't. But like, I think it's just corruption, dude. I think it's just straight corruption.
It was awful. So we're in our hotel room and we literally, our spirits are broken to where we're like, do you want to take a nap? And so we're like, all right. So we have eaten lunch, we've checked into our hotel, and we don't have to be to the Cher musical until 7:00. Now, if you're looking on the Google, across the street from the Renaissance is a building. On the other side of that building is the Valentine Theater. And the Valentine Theater is where we were going.
Okay.
So we sleep. There was nothing to do. So sleep was the best option in Toledo.
What? Well, the restaurant was good, and then you're just like, nothing else because there's nobody there. It's just
There was
dead.
nothing. Like stores
When
were
were you
closed.
going to go to Tony Pecco's?
I'll get there. Don't you
Okay.
worry.
Okay.
All right. This is a Joe story, and this is a podcast.
It's gonna
so
take
I'm
a long
filling
time. Yes, sir.
So we wake up, we get ready to go. We've slept hours. We get up, we go over to the Valentine Theater. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It is a nice little gem in downtown Toledo. If you live anywhere close to there and you can see a play or a musical or something at the Valentine Theater, do it. It was awesome.
Okay.
The Cher Show. It's a musical, about Cher's life. So there was a woman who played young Cher, middle-aged Cher, and like older Cher. Phenomenal. I'm not a fan of Cher. I'm not anti-Cher. Cher is just another musical artist that Heidi likes. Heidi loves Cher's life story and what she'd overcome and how she carries herself as a woman. So Heidi dug it. The music is fine. Like Cher's music is absolutely fine with me. Doesn't bother me at all. We had a blast. It was a great show.
That's awesome.
It was 2 hours and 40 minutes. Felt like it went by in an hour. It was great. We finish. We're like, let's look for some place to grab a nightcap. Guess where we went?
Where?
Nowhere. Everywhere was closed.
Oh,
There was
gosh.
nowhere to go. Like the bars and stuff like that, there was like nothing around. And we were told like, it's kind of like not safe to be like walking around. And Heidi and I, just for the 2-block
Just show
walk,
them your roofing certificate. That
Yeah.
gold one. You're like, I
Yeah.
got it. I got
Yeah.
us.
And so the walk from the hotel to the theater, we passed like 2 homeless guys.
Hmm.
We were the only people on the street. Like nobody was walking with us to get to the theater. Everybody was being dropped off in front of the theater, like you do your kids at school, like kiss and go, kiss and go. Just get out of the car and I'll go park it. So we were like, all right, well, I think the hotel has a restaurant in it, up on the 11th floor. Get back to the hotel, take the elevator to the 11th floor. We get up there. It's 10 o'clock. They're open until 11.
Okay.
We ask if they have food. They're like, no, our kitchen closed at 9.
Cheapers.
They're like, we're only doing drinks. Well, Heidi and I, at this point, were like hungry. And so we wouldn't mind having a couple of drinks, but we want food too. So we're not just going to sit there and spend $50 on a couple of drinks. So we decided to go back to the room. We DoorDash pizza, which was
You have to
decent.
DoorDash it? There wasn't like delivery?
No,
Okay.
there was no like Domino's, Hungry Howie's, Jets. I mean, kind of like the local stuff that would be around here.
Mhm.
There wasn't any of that around there. Like the national chains, there weren't. There weren't. So we DoorDashed, found a pizza place. They delivered it. The pizza was decent. It was called like Vito's Pizza and Subs. It was like, okay. It's like the old saying, no pizza's bad pizza, just some pizzas are better than others. So this was just pizza. It was okay. We eat, we go to bed. We have to be out of our hotel at 11 a.m. the next day. We get up, we wake up early. So we're up at like 7 or 8. I think we were up at 7. We're just laying there and we're like, all right, we want to go to the Great Lakes Museum. And the Great Lakes Museum is all about the Great Lakes and shipping and
National
all this stuff.
Museum of the Great Lakes is what it's
Yeah.
called.
And then it's got like a big freighter that you can tour. However, the museum was under construction and you couldn't go on the freighter.
Are you kidding?
That's serious. So we didn't go there. So now the thing that was going to consume our time till about noon, we weren't doing. So we were like, what time does Tony Paco's open? They opened at 10:30. Now nothing says a coney dog, like a chili dog, like 10:30 in the morning.
Hey, Joe, not to interrupt too bad, but like just to help people understand this, if you're following it on Google Maps, look at where Joe's staying and then switch to the satellite imagery. And it might also help you understand why people don't go there. Because it's like on the picture of the map, the rivers are blue. But then when you look at when you put it on satellite, then you're like, who filled the river with shit?
Yeah.
And that is it. It is brown. It is like a code brown all around.
Yeah. Code brown all around.
I mean, how do you make Lake Erie dirtier? They figured
it's
it out.
funny because growing up, the amusement park that we Michiganders would go to was Cedar Point.
Yeah.
And
Sandusky.
which is in Sandusky and was out in the Lake Erie. And if you went on any of the water rides and you were wearing like a white shirt and you got wet when your shirt dried, it looked like someone peed all over it. It would be like yellowed and it was crispy. Like it was like your shirt was super starched.
Please, if you can. Okay, number one, Cedar Point is downwind from a nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. You
true
can
story.
see it. True story. But like, do what I'm telling you. Look at the Google Maps, then switch to satellite. And then look at Lake Erie. Like if you get further out, especially on the Michigan or the Canadian side, it's blue.
Yeah.
And when you get towards the coast, it turns a little green. And then
If
when you
you're
get
in
to Toledo,
Ontario,
it's straight up brown.
if you're in Ontario, Canada, and you're like on the beach there, on the north side of Lake Erie, by like Ontario and south like of Windsor, all along there. Those are all wineries and they are amazing. They're so much fun to go to. And all those wineries are on the coast and the water is blue. It's beautiful. Like there's people at the beach in the summer. And then you go on the south side of Lake Erie on the Ohio side, and it's just like diarrhea. It's just the worst looking water. But yeah,
True.
when we were kids, you'd go in a white, if you had like a white cotton shirt, like t-shirt material, and then by the end of the day it was crispy and it
So gross,
it
dude.
just had like
So gross.
stains all over it from the water that they would just pump into the water rides from Lake Erie. So since the museum was closed, we were like, all right, let's get out
The
of here.
whole museum was closed, or just the
A portion of it. A
the
portion
one that
of
you
it,
wanted,
and
the
the freighter.
That's
Yeah.
what you love.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we were like, let's get out of this city. Like Heidi's like, I'm just done. Like this city sucks. There's nobody, like again, it's like COVID. Nobody is out. There were cars on the road, nobody on the sidewalks, nobody in down. It's bizarre. It was like COVID. So we get to Tony Paco's and I'm like, at one point I told Heidi, I go, let's just like, we can just leave. And she goes, no, I want to go to Tony Paco's. You've told me about it. I'm excited about it. I want to go. So, okay, it's 10:30 in the morning and we're about to eat some chili dogs. So we pull in, only car there. I really wasn't expecting anything else because it's
At 10:30?
10:30 in
Okay.
the morning. And that's when they open. They open at 10:30.
Uh-huh.
So Tony Paco's, we go to the original because I said, do you want to go to Paco's by the park,
Oh,
which
hell
is closer to the hotel, or do you
Hell
want to go
no.
to the original?
You
So
go
she's like,
and
nope.
you see how the Jamie Farr room.
Yeah. And so she's like,
Mhm.
no, I want to go to the original. So that's where we went. We get there at 10:30. We walk in. They're having a staff meeting at Tony Paco's.
Just sit down for it.
So
Like,
we like walk in and they're all sitting there
excuse
and like
me,
the
sir.
manager's talking. And so we're just like, so we stand there and we stand there and we stand there and we stand there. At no point did anyone go, you know what? Our meeting's running a little late. We'll be right with you. Nobody says anything to us. And then finally they
Nobody
get up
sat
from,
you down or anything?
no.
Oh, my
No.
jeez.
And so then after 5-10 minutes, everybody gets up and they all go to their battle stations. So the last time I was at Tony Paco's, it was like normal restaurant. You went in, you sat down, they took your order, they brought you your food.
Yeah.
Now it's cafeteria style.
What? No, it isn't.
It's
Please, no.
cafeteria style. But here's what's weird. When you hear cafeteria style, what do you think? Explain to me what you think.
Like,
What
you
you
get
think
a
of.
you get a tray and you
Yeah.
go and there's like a spit guard and you're like, I want that. I want that.
Correct.
Can I have that?
Correct.
And this.
So they say it's cafeteria style. So what they do is they put a tray up on the counter.
Uh-huh.
You don't touch the tray.
Oh my God, dude.
They just set a tray. You know, like at McDonald's, you get your food on a tray. It's that same thing. They set the tray on the counter and they said, okay, what do you want? How much do you think it is for a Tony Paco chili dog, a side, and a fountain drink that you fill yourself?
Well, I'd tell you what it would be if it was the old Tony Paco's, but like if you're doing all the work yourself, I'd say like $12 or less.
It's $12.
Okay.
So it's
That's good.
$12 for a Coney dog and a fountain drink. So the fountain drink's a nickel, the Coney dog, and then a side. And for a side, you can have some fries, you can have German potato salad. You can have soup.
I'm a
So-
bit ashamed, Joe, because we've been telling people about the wonders of Tony Pacos.
I'm right there with you, man. So I get the chili dog, German potato salad, and a fountain drink. Heidi gets the coney, like their soup, like some soup, dumpling soup,
Uh-huh.
and a fountain drink. They put it all on the tray, on one tray. So they tell us it's cafeteria style. They set the tray up, they put all the food on it, and then they just hand us the tray. And then we just walk to our tables and sit down. So within 3, I do not want to eat. I am not hungry. It's 10:30 in the morning and I have a coney dog and German potato salad in front of me. The German potato salad was fantastic.
Yeah.
The coney dog, the Tony Paco dog, I loved it. I loved it. It's what I remember. It's good. Heidi took like a bite of her soup and was like, this is so salty, I can't eat it. Then she took a bite of her coney dog, and after one bite, she goes, hey, do you want to finish this? I go,
Oh
why,
my
do you not
gosh.
like it? And she's like, she goes, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but this is the worst chili dog I've ever had.
No.
And I was like, are you serious? So it's 10:30 in the morning and I'm about to eat my second coney dog. So I was like, ugh. So I didn't really feel like eating it. We got some
Joe.
pickles from their gift shop. Freaking amazing. We got the Tony Paco Sweet Hots, which I
those are
sent Mandarin
sweet.
Orange a case of. And I've never seen these before, but they were in the gift shop that Tony Paco's makes a bread and butter pickle.
Oh, yeah, I've had it. It's very good.
Oh my goodness. So we got a jar of those, brought them home, had some sandwiches here at the house, busted out those pickles. The bread and butter pickles, by far the best jarred, not homemade pickles I've ever had in my life. They were fantastic. Heidi loved them too. So
Dude.
Tony Paco's, big letdown.
I'm so bummed, man. I
I
was like,
was
well,
too.
at least Tony Pacos is there. That's what I was thinking this whole
Yep,
story.
that's what I was thinking too. It ended up being awful, and we drove home. So we were kind of planning in our heads to be home like around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday. We were home at noon.
Gosh, dang it.
We were
dude.
home by 12:30.
You didn't go to a Mud Hens game or anything?
No. The Mud Hens were out of town. Now, mind you, I was at I think it was 7 years ago. I was in Toledo for a Mud Hens game. I was a chaperone for Ella's class. They went on a field trip down there. And like, it's exactly what you would expect. It was like a game day. The city was bustling.
Yeah.
The bars, the restaurants, everyone's getting food before they go to the game and stuff like that. It was great. The stadium was packed with like kids because it was like, whatever, kid field trip day or something like that. So the city was just buzzing. And then now it was literally COVID.
Yeah.
Streets were empty. Nobody was, it was crazy.
I want to say it's just Toledo, but it's every city in Ohio is like that except for Columbus. It's just like straight up like corruption. People are racist. Like everybody's on drugs. It's all Ohio.
I love it. It's the Reese Roper just painting with a broad brush.
It is. I mean, there's probably 2 or 3 people that aren't on drugs. But I think everybody's a crackhead there now, except for my Aunt Thelma.
And your other Aunt
Everybody
Louise.
else. My other Aunt Ann.
Now, let's bring this to an end with the Toledo talk. Let's thank our patronizers and let's carry on this gentrification talk on the other,
Okay.
on the paid. Because I want to talk more about that as well.
Yeah. I'm ready. I get notices. Do you get notices when we get new patronizers?
No.
We got a new one.
Whoa, why?
I know.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like if we talk about Toledo more, people will tune out.
Flock.
So let's
they'll
keep it.
flock to it.
They'll flock to it.
No, we'll think that we'll lose them because we're like, we've talked about Toledo for 3 episodes in a row, and all of a sudden we'll be up.
Yeah. I'm ready.
All right, you can start.
Amelia Thompson. Amy Pootermobile Landers. Andy most likely to be mistaken for Matt Thiessen. Am I doing it right? It does say $5 and $10.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Anna most likely to step in cat vomit every day. Kips. Sorry, Anna. Ann Soliel Beaver. Ann Soliel Beaver. I don't get it.
Anna Soul.
Ben Insider. Beth
Mm.
one still.
Mm.
Benjamin Lewis. Bill Shannon. Brian Fisher. That guy's new. $10.
He does sound new. I wonder if Brian had people spell his name Brain growing up, because I have a friend named Brian, and everybody spelled his name Brain.
I would do it on purpose. Broken Strings. Brian the Goat. Bryce Turner. Buddy Van Steen. Carly Jane Cisco. Chad Hogg. With 2 G's, guys. Chris Prose. Christy Hale. Craig most likely to listen to the Supertones Phillips.
Hey, I do have to say something.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to some Supertones this week, and I was rocking out to it.
What album?
Their greatest hits, but I was listening to okay, Supertones, Let's Rock. And then Unite. I like Unite a lot.
Mm.
And then Supertones Strike Back, Unite, and then the one off their first album. The one that you said dun 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 dun. Dun. Yeah.
I remember once my dad was really getting into ska, and he was like, "Reese, I found this band. You got to check them out." And I was like, "Okay, Dad." They're called the Supertones. And I was like, "Dad, you asshole. You suck, Dad." Those are our arch enemies.
You're like, Dad, you suck turds out of butts.
Daryl Lowen.
Oh, you missed Dan Stemple.
Oh, Dan Stemple. I'm sorry, Dan. Dave. Okay, that's all. Is that new? Dave. Dr. Hahn. David, I'm tired of updating this every week. Low T.
Not yet.
David Love.
That's the
David
winner.
Vassell. Derek Bond. Derek Sigmund. Dildo Baggins. That's my second favorite.
Yeah.
Don Keddick. That's new.
No, I don't think so.
Aren't we getting Doug Forsett? Eaton Beaver. Eli Salazar. Emery LaFleur. Emily Thomas. FC Groove is my favorite regional ska band. Frank Paul. Heather, most likely to cry when you attempt math. Heather, I don't know if you are the most likely, because I am. Why did we do that? Holden Peters. That's a good one. Hugh G. Rection. I did like this. I'm sorry, Brock. I did it like this. I did it like that. I did it with a wiffle ball bat. Yep. Thank you. I'd rather not say Bethany Glazer. Jared, most likely to binge watch Matlock Batorf. Jared Cramblett. Jared Freeze. Jason Powlaw. Jenny Blake. Jeremy Thomas. Joe Curtis. Johnny Moe. Jordan Hellman. And Josh Fennell. Your turn, sir.
Then let's see. Then we got Josh Lawless, most likely to get an insider tattoo. Oh, that'd be awesome. Josh, 7 Nips was my nickname in high school post. Katie Bot Nickeltron. Ken Zapla. Kevin Ness. Kevin Porter. Kevin most likely to make a better waffle than you. Kristen Diesel. Kyle. Luke at ATM, yes. Disgusting, Luke. I get that.
Oh, I get it. Luke at my ass.
Oh, I see what I thought he was saying.
At my ass.
I thought he was saying ATM, yeah, ass.
Oh, I think it's Luke at my ass.
8. Luke 8. 8.
Luke ate my ass.
Yeah, 8 my ass.
Okay, that's even better.
Boy, oh boy. Mandarin's personality is most likely that of a mule, but considering they're not all like stereotypes, she's okay with that. All right. Martin Anus, Matt Douglas, Matt Engelhoff, Mike Shields, his pickle from Boots. Oh,
That's a good
Mike
idea,
Shields,
man.
his pickle from Boots. Yeah, I've been there. I played soccer for a long time. Missy, most likely to cringe when listening to the Pickle and Boot Shop, but yet continue to pay to do so. Thank you very much, Missy. Most likely to have Joe or Reese to say this is Daniel Rock, regardless of what I write in. That's right, Daniel Rock. Most likely to have the girthiest poop. Wow. Laura, that's very ladylike of you. Most likely to help squirrels draft the Constitution. Mr. Jason, would you like an egg roll Davis? Nate Phillips, Nick Butterfield, Nick Frazier, Nick Reyes, Nicole Bauer. Noel, least likely to drink Foster's Duboulet. Patrick Johns, Paul Peterson. Pete, most likely to pickle a girthy home companion. Phil, Reed Young, Rob Phelps, Shauna Melton Walker. Silent but definitely not deadly Steve. Sonny, the friggin' loser, wiener for nipples Johnston. Sonny Johnston Fan Club. Steven Seaberg, Stephen Morrow, Super Dave, Tim Payne, Tim Primo, Todd Grassman, Twanto, Tyler McDonald, Tyson Stegall, That was a curveball. This is a curveball. Upbeats and beat-offs.
Oh, that would not go over well in the Midwest, is what Frank would say.
Wendy Dixon, Yurkosaurus Rex and Reese Lightning, Mark D, and Zachary Faircloth. Thank you very much, everybody.
Guys.
We'll see you next week, right here on the Pickle and Boot Shop.